Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous. Later on today or early morning, a video is going to drop on the Age 19 channel. My loyal internet slave, because Age 19 knows that if he doesn't give 100% obedience to me, his docs that has been sitting on nice and pretty on my computer will get dropped all over the internet. Isn't that neat? Yeah, but we know Age 19 ain't going nowhere anyways, because Age 19 knows without me and all my support, I give him the views, you see. I give him all the support and his subs. He gives me internet slavery in return at my command. I'm very tired because I actually worked, and you can hear it and tell in my voice, can't you? Isn't that neat? It sure is. You see old drummer boy over there? I'll tell you what, if he thinks we bluff, we don't bluff. I'll tell you what, man, there's probably going to be at least 1,000 people that's going to see your video, little drummer boy, that I'm going to drop by my personal slave boy, Age 19. You see, Dumb and Dumber likes to put out information that is total BS and garbage. Now, I doxed Mr. Braden Lambda out of the state of Washington, even though I'm too stupid to not be able to tell the difference between two different sounding voices. I sure can. You see, I'm a professional investigator, just like my old slave boy there, Age 19 over there. You see, I'm out of Colorado, and he's a separate individual from me. Yeah, he sure is. He's out of Kentucky. You see, he's from a different state. You see how that works? And when we get things wrong, we ain't never going to admit that we get things wrong. You got that, Mr. Dumb and Dumber? Yeah, you sure do. You sure do. We know right where you're at. Ask me if I bluff, because I will surely lie to your face while asking you for an apology, while I'm lying to you for all my misguided and false investigative claims. Sure have. You see, busted and self-confessing liars like myself, an old black-mailed slave boy, Age 19, will never tell the truth. You got that, boy? Huh? You got that? Our game is to win and get popular. Plus, you don't have to go and challenge my natural powers, because you cannot win. Because I told you, I thought if you watch my past videos, if you've been paying attention, I am a seer. Someone who can read the minds of other earthlings 1,000 miles away. I sure can. Because I don't bluff. No, I sure don't. I don't bluff. You know I don't. You see, because you are so dumb and I'm so smart, I will have to tell you what you are thinking right now. I sure will. You see, let me see here. I'm gonna transfer my intellect and discernment into your brain right now, Mr. Dumb and Dumber, is it? Yeah. Straighten out my tinfoil here. I'm taking another snort. Woo! Now that white dust, I tell you there, son. Okay, now I'm registering, and it's harnessing over back to my brain from your brain. Sure. I know what you're thinking, son. I sure do, Sugar Plum. You got that, boy? You want to have premarital sex with me, don't you, little Mr. Drummer Boy? You sure do. Well, I hate to break it to you, because I am not your naughty daddy. Sorry. Never was and never will be. I sure won't. I sure won't. Isn't that neat? So you just keep on running your little mouth there, and I'll just have my little slave boy age 19 scold you with this scary estrogen voice. You got that, Sugar Plum? You sure do. You sure do. And if you keep on pushing things, you'll leave me no choice but to read the minds of all your other family members. And I'll just have to tell all your deep, darkest secrets to them. You got that, boy? Huh? Yeah? You got that? You sure do. Uh-huh. And that is after I get you and all your families fired from their place of employment, so they can no longer feed their families, including their children. You see how that works, boy? You glad you met us? You sure have. You sure are glad, huh? You see, we're scared of no one. We're not scared of you. We fear no one. You got that, boy? Uh-huh. Your tears are delicious. So you keep pushing my buttons and just see what happens. And you know I've already told my mommy and cried law enforcement. Because L.E., law enforcement, that I claim to hate with a passion. You see, little drummer boy, I hate the system, little drummer boy. But when I need them, I start to cry all over the internets. Because I am just a little sissy who believes in the powers of my inner gods. But only until I actually need the popo to do the rest of my dirty work. I sure do. Now, you know that old Von Helton ain't got nothing on me. Because I clearly out-crazed and out-dummied him long ago. You got that? Only not many people is willing to tease me like old Von Helton, because I'll stalk their families and friends, get them fired from their jobs, and ridicule them every chance I get. Ridicule everything that they love in their life. I'll destroy them, and they know it. If y'all have been taking notice of my past history, you'd know this by now. You wouldn't have messed with me. You see how that works, boy? You sure do. Uh-huh. Ain't that neat? It sure is. Well, old Monty here, boy, is going to have to go out and get another drink and maybe a little snort of that little line of Snow White, if you know what I mean. I sure am. Bye-bye. I'll sure keep in touch soon to make another terrifying threat for my scary Montagraph channel. In a PM, because I know if it comes from my Montagraph channel, you're going to be scared. You're going to know I know business. Got that, boy? You sure do.